Hello, people. It's me, the GSGS23, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys a new series I'm starting, in which I'm going to every single sport in Wii Sports Resort. I'm gonna show you my pro status on, and how to get to that, tips and tricks and everything. And I'm going to show you every category under each sport. So if there's like 3 different game types under, like an example of what the heck, sword play, I do all 3 of them. I'll show you how to get pro in all of them. So the first one we're going to be doing is bowling, because that's what I think is the easiest. And we're going to start off with standard game. First tip on that one is to where it says change throwing style is if you haven't have it set as manual here, if you have it on automatic, change it to manual, because manual makes it easier in my opinion, because you can time your release, and I think that's really important. Your release has to be at a certain point for each shot. So as you can see there, my process for this is 1575. But so my first tip is, if you throw a hook in Wii Sports, the original Wii Sports, to do this, which you line it up right so the red line's right over that dot that you start at. Then you zoom in, press A, shift over to where it's like right halfway. The blue line is halfway over that little dash, as you can see there. And then zoom back out. And then a really helpful tip is to hold the Wii remote like this instead of like this. Because if you do this, you can get this to twist your wrist more to get more hook. And you need a really huge hook. So you gotta do that, and then just flip your wrist over as you throw it, like so. Ooh, that was a terrible example. Alright, that was absolutely terrible. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I gotta show you how it's done right. See there? I didn't pick it up because I messed up first time, but that's how you do it. Alright, line it up, and then right there. There we go. I did it right that time. Yeah, the first time my hand slipped off the remote. So the second, my second tip is, if you can't throw a hook, to throw a straight ball, which is really your only other option. But for this straight ball, I would come up right here, so it's just barely over, the little line is just barely exposed on that first dot. Then lock your wrist. This time you gotta lock your wrist so you can hold it like this, but when you throw, keep your arm completely straight. So and then release really high is another tip. You can throw hard, soft, whatever. That doesn't really matter for that one. Now, if you don't like that one, there's another way to throw a straight ball, where you come over to this last dot, like so it's right over that, shift over, right so it's just barely touching that second dot, the second far dot, and then do the same thing, lock your wrist, keep your arm real straight, and throw a little harder for that one, because if you don't, you'll get a lot of splits that way, actually, if you don't throw harder. So that's pretty much my tips for the standard game. So we'll back out here, and then we'll go over to the next one, the 100-pin game. Now this one I think is actually the easiest of the bowling games to have get pro. I actually have superstar status, so you can see 20,000. I mean, not 20,000, 2,042. So for this one, definitely you have to throw a hook. Now there's not really a spot I just usually do it, just, I don't know really how to explain it, but on the far dots, just get like 1.5 away from it, and then have it the same way with your hook on the other one, and just throw as hard as you can, make the biggest hook as you possibly can. And typically you'll get a strike. That time I actually threw too big of a hook. I missed the 3,000 on this by 1 pin. So it's really not that hard to get a strike on this one. I don't, if you can't throw a big hook, you're gonna have problems here, because throwing a straight ball, it just doesn't really work. I mean, you can try. See, because I put through that perfectly, and I didn't get a strike. So I mean, you can't really do much about it. So yeah, that's pretty much the tips for doing the 100-pin game. Let's see if I can get one. See, look, it's really sloppy, and you get that a lot if you throw a straight ball. So definitely throw a hook for that. And then the last one is spin control. Now this one is the hardest to get pro, and on the previous two, that really the simplest way to get pro is to throw a hook and just play, and you'll get good at it if you just play. Now for this, if for as much as you can, throw a straight ball. So you just, for most of them, you just line it up so it's right in between the 1 and 3 pins. It's just, you can see how the blue line's pointing right in between them, and then you just throw a straight ball, lock your wrist, throw real easy, right up there. That's all you gotta do. And then there's some situations which you'll have to throw a hook, but for those you just gotta do it. There's no other way to throw a straight ball, but this one you can still throw a straight ball. Just move right over, toss it right up in there. And if you ever get one of these, the easiest way to do it is to move over a little more and just throw a hook, a little hook, not too big of one, and you can clip that pin there. So that pretty much sums up the easiest way to get pro on all 3 sports of bowling: straight ball for spin control, big hooks for standard game, and 100-pin. Easiest way. And just play a lot. Playing a lot will help you get good at it. So if you're having problems getting over the hump, I hope that helped. Now this one, I'll show you. You gotta throw a huge backup hook. So you gotta twist your wrist the other way. You gotta lock your wrist and twist back that way. And let me pick this up, and then I will be done for this video. Right. Perfect. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helped you guys out. And leave a comment about it. Watch my other videos. I got a couple other things that you guys might like. So that's pretty much it. Bye.